Percy's Chocolate Crunch. The Fat Controller's engines love being shiny and clean. Percy often has the dirtiest work to do, but he likes to be clean as much as any other engine. So washdowns are important to Percy. One day the Fat Controller had bad news. Due to a water shortage, he said, no engine shall have more than one washdown a day. Usefulness before cleanliness. Percy was upset. I get very dirty, he complained. I need washdowns. Gordon only has them to feel important. I am important, sniffed Gordon. I'm an express engine. You're a pouty puffer, Percy, teased James. No, I'm not, wheezed Percy, and he chuffed away. That day, Percy was loading coal trucks. He was trying extra hard to stay clean, but the troublesome trucks were being naughty. As Percy pushed them under the coal chute, they rolled forward. Before Percy could stop, he was under the chute. Coal dust blew everywhere. Oh no, coughed Percy. I'm filthy. Percy felt awful, but he knew he had to carry on. On the way to Brendam Docks, the troublesome trucks teased poor Percy even more. Clickety-clack, don't look back, dirty Percy's on our track. Be quiet, Percy snapped. When Percy arrived at the docks, he was very upset. From now on, I am only doing work where I won't get dirty, he said, biffing the trucks into a siding. Harold the helicopter was delivering medical supplies to the docks. There was a big pile of cinders and ashes next to him. Just as Percy passed by, Harold took off. He blew cinders and ashes all over everything, including Percy. Not again, Percy groaned. I want a washdown. Usefulness before cleanliness, his driver reminded him. I want to be useful somewhere where I can't get any dirtier, Percy huffed. There's a load of sugar going to the chocolate factory, his driver said. We could take the sugar trucks. Sugar, said Percy. That's nice and clean. Percy was pleased, but he didn't know that earlier that day a leaky truck had spilled oil on the track. When he approached the chocolate factory, his driver applied the brakes, but Percy's wheels just skidded on the oily rails. Oh no, hooted Percy. He crashed through the buffers and disappeared into the factory. Percy made a lot of noise, but the only thing he crashed into was a big tub of chocolate. Yuck, he groaned as he steamed out of the other end of the factory. I've never been this dirty. He was covered from funnel to firebox in sticky, gooey chocolate. Back at the sheds, all the other engines thought it was very funny. You look good enough to eat, Thomas hooted. Pudding, Percy, teased James. Ahem, said a stern-sounding voice. It was the Fat Controller. You have had a trying day, Percy, he said. Yes, sir, replied Percy from beneath the chocolate. But you've shown us all that usefulness does come before cleanliness, continued the Fat Controller. So, you shall have your washdown, and you shall have a new coat of paint. Oh, thank you, sir, exclaimed Percy. He was lost for words. Percy was beaming with delight.